The court is going to find you guilty. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. With regards to punishment, state, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we're asking for the 10 years in prison.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, I ask that he be sent, continued on probation and sent to ISF for a period of time to get his thoughts together.
The court is going to find you guilty.
All right, guys, this case is absolutely insane. We've got a defendant in court who's about to find out if he's walking away with probation or getting slammed with a full 10-year prison sentence. This dude caused a brutal accident that left his passengers seriously injured and then just took off. Like, seriously, who does that? The law does not mess around with hit-and-run cases, especially when people get hurt. It's a felony, and trust me, the judge is in no mood to be lenient today, so what do you guys think? Will he somehow dodge real punishment, or is this the moment his life takes a massive turn for the worse? If you love jaw-dropping court...
You're charged with failure to stop and render aid, serious bodily injury. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you have a car accident and your go-to is to leave. Why would you leave a car accident?
Everybody had left and I just left myself.
Well, no, everybody didn't leave because there were two people remaining in the car trapped and somebody had to help them out. So why would you leave injured people behind in the vehicle?
I was one of those people injured in the car. And then I got out. They held me out and then I walked home.
Okay, this is not where he's going to pretend he wasn't driving, is it?
We're pleading no contest, Your Honor.
Okay. So again, why would you leave someone behind in a vehicle that's injured?
You got out. Did you go to where they were sitting in the curb and speak with you?
No.
Okay.
No. Did you call for help for anyone? Why not?
Just being ignorant.
You see, let me just tell you what I know about life from my time on the planet. And I think I can say this because I have more of my life behind me than in front of me.
Yes.
Is that big things somehow ends up snowballing for young people into bigger things. Number one, there shouldn't have been any speeding. Number two, nobody should have taken any drinks and driven. And number three, if there's an accident, you call somebody. If you would have stayed and helped, if you would have called somebody, guess what? We wouldn't be here for a failure to stop and render aid. So how are you getting around town without driving?
I take the bus. I'll walk if I have to. I have a daughter that I have to support. So
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 1, March 13th.
Are you and the mother together or no?
Sort of. We talk. We're not married, so we don't live together.
How far did you go in school?
I stopped at 11th grade.
Why?
Just struggling with my family.
What does that mean?
Like, I have to take care of my little brothers sometimes, most of the time, because my mom is just not healthy. So I'm really like their dad, and I'm always there to help them out and stuff like that.
This guy caused a crash, left his injured passengers behind, and now he's telling the judge he wants to turn his life around and join the military. Cool story. But let's be real. Accountability matters. A felony hit and run with injuries can mean up to 10 years in prison, and the judge isn't looking impressed. Do you think his life plan should make a difference? Or is he about to face the full sentence? Let's dive back in and find out. Next, voice. Next voice, burglary carries 2 to 20 years, and let's be real, the homeowner could have shot him. Now, he's facing drug tests, and those levels better drop. Fair or too harsh? Let's dive back in.
Jail-free card, especially when you're putting lives at risk. Do you think the judge is buying this sob story, or is he about to face the full 10 years? Let's dive back in.
Well, I always tell people you can't keep saying you're gonna, because you're gonna wake up and 5 years of your life will have passed you by. You understand? Cats 1 and 2, was there some sort of theft involved? Is there a reason for cats 1 and 2?
The case that was TIC was a burglary of a habitation, Judge.
All right, so here's the thing about burglary of habitations, right? I haven't been presented with any evidence, so I don't know what it says. But what I do know is that entering people's homes without their permission, it's going to end up resulting in one of two things for you. One, it's going to end up being a prison trip. And burglary of habitations, range of punishment is 2 to 20 years. Or either you're going to break into somebody's home and you're going to be shocked to find that they are at their home and you may end up being shot or killed. And you know what people are going to say? It was justified. You're in somebody's home, you're not supposed to be. So I'm going to put down cats 1 and 2, but I can give you cats 1 and 2 course in 2 minutes. Don't take what does not belong to you, which people should have learned in preschool. And when you go to someone's home, only go if you're invited, and then when they ask you to leave, leave. Life is so simple, people make it so much difficult than it has to be. So cats 1 and 2. And the MRT, which is supposed to teach you right from wrong, which again, you should learn that in preschool, right? If everybody would treat others the way they would like to be treated, you would need the MRT course. So remember that as you're taking that course. I'm going to want him tested for levels. And those levels need to start going down. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Alright, so now the judge is bringing one of the crash victims into the Zoom hearing, and this is about to get even more intense. This girl has lifetime injuries because of what happened, and honestly, I feel really bad for her. I mean, can you imagine having your life change forever because somebody just decided to be reckless? The law takes victim impact super seriously in cases like this. It's literally a factor that can swing sentencing big time. And let me know in the comments what you guys think about this case so far. Let's dive in to see what she has to say.
Things just got real. The judge brought in a crash victim to speak. She has lifelong injuries because of this, and it's heartbreaking. Victim impact can majorly influence sentencing, and this could change everything. Should this affect how much time he gets? Let's hear what she has to say.
You do deserve to go through some kind of consequence. Did I cut off?
Yes, you did.
They keep calling me that, so I'm sorry. But yeah, that's all I have to say. But I do forgive you. Like, it happened. It's been a long time already, but I just didn't, I hope you just know where I'm coming from, James.
All right, thank you so much. Do you all need to speak with her?
I don't believe so. We have contact. We can talk to Ms. Perez after this. Thank you, Ms. Perez.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, here's the deal. The judge gave this guy probation instead of 10 years. A huge break, right? But now he's back in court for refusing to follow probation. Like, seriously? How do you blow the one chance to avoid serious time? The judge is about to go off, and honestly, I don't blame them. Even the victim forgave him, but instead of proving he's changed, he did nothing. Probation isn't a free pass. It's a test. And failing means getting the full 10 years he thought he dodged. What was his plan? Hope the judge forgot?
Weekly UAs and ISF, and put him back, not ISF, with intense supervision, that he's able to complete the probation successfully. You have anything to add, James?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
James Bradford.
All right, it says here that you didn't talk to the manager and you left when asked to stay in the lobby by the probation officer.
Your Honor, I was, my grandmother, thankful for her that she helped me with my burdens when I had to do these reports and everything, and she would have my kids in the car while I'll be reporting. So at that time, I really didn't have too much time to be there due to my being responsible for 2 children. So that was just that at that time. That was it.
Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Your grandmother is helping you with your children.
Yes.
And how old are your children?
3 and 1.
All right, so she's helping you with the 3 and 1 year old. So you're telling me your grandmother drives you to see your probation officer
Yes,
and then says, I can't wait.
yes, Your Honor.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's just like I have real no support, really none. It's just me out there.